What is up, everybody? Cinephile Mike is here, and it is day 18 of, and the Oscar goes to my series of daily shorts on who I believe will win, and in some cases, who I think should win the big award come Oscar night, which is so close, March 2nd. So, we have finished our products. They are now in the ether, and what we are doing in this last stretch is looking at the finished products and moving right along with the shorts. Today, we are looking at the best live-action short, and the nominees are Lien, Sam Cutler-Kreutz and David Cutler-Kreutz. Anuja, Adam J. Graves and Suchitra Mattai. I Am Not a Robot, Victoria Warmerdam and Trent. The Last Ranger, Cindy Lee and Darwin Shaw. And The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent, Nebojša, Slijepčević and Danijel. Let's take a look at these a little closer. And my apologies if I got those names wrong. It was not my intent. First up, Lien is a timely look at immigration rights in our country. Oscar sits in his immigration interview with his American-born daughter, Nina, and his American wife, Sophia, is sitting out in the lobby as immigration and customs officers arrive and start detaining various individuals within the governmental building as they also await their interviews. The tense chase leads to a climactic challenge to see if this family will be able to remain together. Anuja is the story of a young 9-year-old mathematical prodigy who works illegally in a factory as a means to support herself and her teenage sister. And when she is offered a chance to take an entrance exam to enter a prestigious boarding school and achieve academic greatness, she will have to make a difficult decision due to the challenges that this will pose to both her and her sister. I'm Not a Robot looks at the possible future with advanced AI technology. Failing the CAPTCHA verification exam when trying to update her computer, Laura will have to come to certain realities in her relationships with both technology and also with her boyfriend as she tries to determine what is going on, what is real, and answer the question of whether she may or may not in fact be a robot. The Last Ranger follows young Letha, an African citizen who has the opportunity to visit a nature reserve in her home country and see some of the incredible wildlife, such as the rhinos who are sadly being poached for their horns. As she becomes mixed in a poacher incident, information will come to light that will teach her that all people may not be as good as they seem and learn lessons about survival. And finally, The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent is based on a true story from 1993 that is still timely today, looking at the Bosnian War between Bosnia and Herzegovina. As the military forces board a passenger train to conduct an ethnic cleansing operation, we see what happens in a tense situation when one man stands up for what he believes is right and the aftermath of said actions. I just have to say that all 5 of these were really well-made, incredible films, not a weak one in the bunch. And a lot of them, if not all of them, really currently speak to our current society, both here and overseas. So this one's tough. So I'm really going to base this on some of the research I've done and the tracking. And there's a little divide here between what I believe is going to win when the envelope opens and what I believe should win. So when that envelope is opened, I'm going to say that the one that is going to win, and I'm not upset with this because this was an incredible film, is The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. However, while this is most likely the win, I would say I would be remiss if I didn't say for that its ultimate timeliness and the way it was shot with really intense music and great cinematography. Personally, I think that Lien should win. I don't believe that it will, but I think this is the team that needs to be called. But it may be a little too timely, so some members of the Academy may be like, maybe too soon, and the closest alternative would be The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. But what are your thoughts? I'm curious to know. Sound off in the comments. But until then, I will see everyone tomorrow as I wrap with the best animated short. But until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.